Hey everybody, today I just want to make a short video about the parts of the drum. I'm going to be using a snare drum specifically because the snare drum, the toms, and the bass drum all have the same parts, except the snare drum has a few more parts, and I just figured we'll use the snare drum to just cover them all. I'm also going to be going top to bottom, so let's get into it. Right at the top, we have the batter head. This is the drum, this is the head that you hit, okay? It is held on to the drum by this thing called the counter hoop. Okay, this is the counter hoop. There's two of them, one on the bottom, one on the top. Batter head on the bottom is the snare side head, and we'll get to that. It's being held in place by two parts known as the tension rod and the lug casing. The tension rod screws into the lug casing to hold the drum head on with the counter hoop. Now this drum has, well, you all know this, every drum has several lugs and tension rods. There's drums with 6, there's drums with 8, there's drums with 10. There are some tom-toms with 5. They all do the same thing. They just hold the head in place. You tune them up by screwing them down. The head is put on what is known as the shell. Okay, this is the shell. This happens to be a Mapex Black Panther cherry bomb, so cherry wood. I think it's one of the coolest sounding wood drums there is. I'd highly recommend it. Yes, I am a Mapex endorser, but even still, if I was another company's endorser and I heard this drum, I would buy it. So just letting you know. So that's the shell. By the way, this is the badge of the shell. And over here is the air vent of the shell, the air vent. On the bottom, we have the snare side head, resonant head. Resonant heads on the other drums too. On the snare drum, you have the snares. That's what these curly wires are. They could be gut, they could be any number of things to get different sounds. This happens to be what most people have, and that's just wire snares. The snare is attached via the throw-off, the strainer throw-off. This is known as the strainer. This is the strainer throw-off lever. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, put it back on. If I turn it off, you get a tom-tom sound. When I turn it on, snare sound. Behind that lever, hopefully you can see it up here, is, where's it at? Right there. That is the snare adjustment screw. So it makes the snares, when you tighten it, it makes the snares tighter, and when you loosen it, it makes the snares looser. You just have to find that place there. You have to mess with it a little bit to find what you like, the sound you like. Finally, on the other side, oops, is the butt plate. That's the other side of the drum where the snares are attached. This particular drum has another adjustment screw. Most snare drums don't have that. You absolutely do not need it. It is not needed at all. But I gotta say, I do like it. So I personally like it. A lot of my snares don't have it, and they're perfectly fine. They sound great, but I just kind of like the fine tuning of this. So, all right, folks, down in the comments section, let me know one thing. Do you build drums? I don't. Yes, if you gave me all these parts, I could easily put this drum together in a matter of basically minutes, to be honest. But I'm not going to break out a drill and start drilling holes in wood or metal and then trying to find measurements and all that. That's not what I'm going to do. Do you do that? I know my buddy, James Walker, he builds drums out in Connecticut, and he watches these videos sometimes, so shout out to James. And yeah, do you build drums? Have you ever wanted to build drums? All right, folks, so if you like what I'm doing here, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video. And lastly, check out one of these 2 videos over here. Until the next time, take care.